Hey guys, it's Miss Craft, aka the Geeky Farmer here. I wanted to show you something, and I've been really crazy busy lately and working and worrying so much about the outside that I've completely neglected the inside. Now, the beauty of a Kratky system is usually that you can set it and forget it. That really holds true for things, your leafy greens like pak choy and lettuce and things like that, where when it gets to the end of the jar, that plant is complete and done. When you're dealing with something as big as a tomato, now this is a dwarf version of tomatoes, not a full-size tomato, so I feel comfortable growing this in a Kratky system. However, this particular mason jar is still a bit too small for it. It'd probably be better in a 64 setup. But in any case, with this particular item plant, you can still make it work, but you are going to have to put in some time to it in order to keep it from looking like this. What happened was I did refill this, and I don't know if you can see the water line. I usually fill it to about 400, what is this, milliliters, whatever that 400 line is, I think it's milliliters. Anyway, and normally it drinks it right down, and within a week I have to refill it again, where this time, as you can see, the water has barely moved. And the reason for that is something called nutrient lockup. And what that is when you change your fertilizer either too quickly or too massively, the salts start to build up within the root system. Now, because again, this is a longer term type of plant, it has the opportunity to build up salts within its roots. And that's exactly what's happening here. The last change I made was to be a little bit heavier on the phosphorus and potassium, because as you can see, I don't know if I can, let me see if I can get you closer in here. I'm starting to get flowers. They're ready to go. There's a couple of more in here, but when that happens, you need to back up off of the nitrogen and go heavier on the blooming nutrients, which would be your phosphorus and potassium. So for some reason, this plant didn't quite like it. It was either, even though I followed the recommendation, I think this plant was not happy with the blend that I used. So what we're going to do now is do what's called a flush of it, so we can rinse those salts from the root system and give it a chance to breathe, and then it should begin taking up nutrients again, and it should recover rather quickly within a day or two. So how we do that, I'm about to show you the beauty of using mason jars with this, is that I'm going to set up a brand new jar here. Again, I'm going to fill it to the 400, but what I'm going to do is a very weak solution of nutrients here. And sorry, that was my cat. He's pitiful, truly pitiful. Anyway, very weak solution of hydroponic solution, water to dilute it, and a little bit of hydrogen peroxide to again help facilitate the flush. So I'm going to put about a quarter tablespoon of hydrogen peroxide. Oops. Okay, it's a little bit more, I'm squirting. That, and then I'm going to fill the solution probably to about the 200 line here. All right. And then we'll fill the rest up with water to the 400 line. So it'll be very weak. Matter of fact, I don't even think I'm going to make it that strong because it's pretty severe in there. So I'll probably just take it to the bottom here. So I think that's like 100 milliliters. So we'll take it to there. This is already mixed up hydroponic solution that I've already have in there. So, and the reason why you still want to have fertilizer in your water system is so you don't starve an already starved plant. All we're going to do is just water it down so the plant can still eat. I don't know if you see. I'm sorry. I think y'all can see that. There you go. So the plant can still eat, per se, to get more water in it to rinse the salts out. So again, here's the beauty of mason jar. So we can lift that up. As you can see, pretty roots, nice pretty roots. And then we'll dump that right in there. Okay. And we're gonna leave this for 24 hours, maybe 48. We'll see how well it responds. And once we get some, I need to put some more rocks in here. But once we get some reaction on it, hopefully we can go back up to, we're going to ease into the hydroponic solution again. So this time I did it very, very low, very light down here. Next go around, I'll probably go up to 2, then 3, then 4, and we'll go that way. And hopefully again, we'll do a recovery. So I will do a follow-up and let you know how it's doing. And until then, I will catch you all later. Pieces.